Happy Hump Day, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. Hope you're having a great one. Maddie here with you on this Wednesday, and the market is up yet again, up 3.4%, in fact, over these last 24 hours, with quite a few projects bouncing back. Binance Coin in double-digit percentage gains over the last 24 hours. Same with Dogecoin. We have some big Dogecoin news that we're going to get to later in this video. But as you can see, you have quite a few projects that are performing pretty well, actually. It all comes down to Bitcoin's performance, right? Bitcoin is up, Bitcoin is down. It's a little bit inconsistent, to be honest. At the time of this recording, we're above $37,000, but it may be back down by the time you're watching, or it may be higher. Who knows? It's extremely volatile lately. At the end of this video, guys, we're giving away $50 worth of Ethereum. So we're going to pick a comment from yesterday's video. Stay tuned for that giveaway. It's at the tail end of this piece, as always. If you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and altcoins, then be sure to like and subscribe to Altcoin Buzz News. All right, so we have a lot of altcoin news for the most part that we're going to be discussing today. If you hear a little bit of beeping or construction noise in the background, get this, my entire street is being ripped up for piping. The entire street. It's blocked off entirely to traffic. I had to move my car. I had to move my motorcycle. You're not allowed to park on the street. If you're parked in a driveway, you're going to be isolated and you're going to be cut off for a month. For the entire month of June, my entire street is going to be ripped to shreds as they're replacing the piping. The city is replacing the piping. So that's going to be fun. Bear with me in case there are any background construction noises. So far, it's been pretty reasonable. That's the bad news at a personal, anecdotal level. But the good news here at a more macro level, this out of Hungary, courtesy of Documenting Bitcoin. That country is going to become home of the first Satoshi Nakamoto statue in the entire world. Satoshi Nakamoto, of course, the creator of Bitcoin. Whether that was an individual or the pseudonymous name of a group, we're not really sure, but this is a pretty cool initiative, I have to say. Very forward-thinking, dare I say progressive for Hungary. Thanks to community funding, it's going to be a life-size bronze bust with the face of a mirror, meaning everyone will see their own face when standing in front of it. We are all Satoshi. And that last point, I think, is particularly, I don't know, maybe genius is too strong a word, but that's a great piece of artistic decision right there, to implement the mirror in the face, because, of course, I don't really necessarily think that Satoshi Nakamoto was the name of the individual that created Bitcoin, that brought forward the white paper that introduced us all to blockchain. It was not possible because of any one person. It's a collective, right, a network effect type of technology. So that's a great touch. And kudos to not only the designer that wanted to implement that feature, but kudos to Hungary. That's really cool. I hope similar statues pop up in basically every country of the world. Okay, I mentioned Dogecoin a moment ago. Dogecoin leading the charts on this day. That's because, as per Coinbase Pro right here, starting today, this was yesterday on Tuesday, inbound transfers for Doge are now available in the regions where trading is supported. Traders cannot place orders and no orders will be filled. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m., I think that's Pacific time, on Thursday, June 3rd, so that's tomorrow, if liquidity conditions are met. Interesting choice for Coinbase Pro to list Dogecoin in this way. Dogecoin is not, in my opinion, the most technology-rich project that really deserves our attention on this kind of scale, but there it is. I guess this is in response to client demand. Dogecoin is launching on Coinbase Pro. Again, we gave away a couple of days worth of Dogecoin when in that lead up to Elon Musk's SNL appearance. But for the longest time, call it an official stance at Altcoin Buzz is, look, we're not into the meme coins. This is kind of a passing fad and ultimately not the best look for the space, at least in my humble opinion. But for those that are interested, you can check this out on blog.coinbase.com. Once again, Doge is launching on Coinbase Pro. Here's another project that we feel is more deserving of your attention and more deserving of perhaps the spotlight in the media as well. Uniswap, that just came out with V3. By all accounts, the metrics are looking very, very, very strong for Uniswap version 3. They're excited that the Uniswap community is sponsoring Team Secret through the Uniswap Grants program, introducing a broader audience to decentralized finance, one tournament victory after another. And they're referencing this tweet here, courtesy of Team Secret. Team Secret's journey to the moon. We're pleased to welcome our new partner, Uniswap, to the Secret fam. Uniswap's decentralized tech paves the way for a brighter future in crypto for the hodlers and those who paper hand a 2-0 finals lead. Kudos on the integration. Enjin, one of our favorites, ticker ENJ, is in the news. When JumpNet? Well, actually today. JumpNet is live to the public. Every individual and business can now send, trade, mint, and distribute ENJ and ERC1155 NFTs, non-fungible tokens, for free. NFTs for everyone. It's been some months now that, I've made my, let's say, stance on the issue clear. I'm not a fan of the hipster NFTs. I'm not a fan of the JPEGs that sell for millions of dollars. That includes the kind of stuff that, Beeple has been producing with that record-setting $69 million NFT that was sold at auction by Christie's, I believe. I'm also not a fan of the CryptoPunks kind of stuff personally. It's an interesting technology in the way that they're all original, but I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me, and I feel that anybody buying these expensive NFTs is really going to be left holding a massive bag that's going to depreciate with time. I don't see the secondary market for these things booming in the years to come. That being said, what Enjin is doing with NFTs is unlike any that I've just described. It's not like anything that I've just been talking about for the last minute. Enjin is reinventing NFTs, the practicality, the pragmatic use cases for especially the gaming multiverse that is growing by leaps and bounds every single day. So I did mention some months ago that if your eye is not on Enjin and what they're doing with NFTs, you're very simply missing out because they're doing some great work. Check out the rest of the info here. We're on enjin.io/blog/JumpNet launch. Our forever free Ethereum scaling solution is now available now available to everyone. So check that out. I'll link to this in the description below. Kudos to Enjin. That's awesome news. DAFI protocol is in the news here. A fantastic article by Chainlink today. Quote, DAFI protocol integrates Chainlink to solve the blockchain industry's biggest problem. The collaboration with Chainlink supports the creation of D-token rewards and super staking. You can read more about that here in this article that's being referenced, chainlinktoday.com. DAFI protocol integrates Chainlink to solve the blockchain industry's biggest problem. Terra Virtua, speaking of NFTs, as we were a moment ago, Terra Virtua is in the news at Terra Virtua Art, coming on the 9th of June, 2021, so just about a week away. We're pleased to announce the extraordinary multimedia artist, Sev Deliza, will be bringing her incredible art to Terra Virtua. We'll be having a live chat with the artist before this amazing work drops. Save the date. I think what's interesting about Terra Virtua is that they seem to be implementing this model whereby they're promoting, big name artists. And I think artists that are going to be bigger and bigger names in the future. Of course, we had an interview. Leia, I should say, had an interview with one about a month or so ago. She was representing Terra Virtua. Now we have this other name that's in the mix here, which is not a household name, Sev Deliza. It's not like she's a Da Vinci or anything. But I think as time goes by, as NFTs become more ubiquitous, some of these names are going to become more popular, and the fame and the ecosystem and that entire system is going to grow along with these individuals. So interesting strategy by Terra Virtua, really to highlight their talent and to bet on them. You guys can check that out. Again, keep an eye out for June 9th. That's going to be coming up very, very quickly indeed. Pankaj Bolani here talking about DETO, which we covered recently on the main channel, Altcoin Buzz, in our series of 100 times moonshots videos. Delta Exchange, that's what we're talking about. So you can now move your DETO token from ERC20 to Binance Smart Chain BSC network using the Polygon network the Poly network to bridge. Use this link to swap between the networks, bridge.poly.network. DETO BSC contract address is the following here. So for those of you that are interested, you can move your DETO, maybe if you acquired some or you purchased some following our report, you can check that out. Very good news all around. Trodl is in the news here in our penultimate story at Trodl.com on Twitter. This from yesterday. To celebrate the launch of 0x Polygon community on Trodl, we're giving away 50 MATIC plus 1,000 TRO. That's the Trodl token, each to 10 lucky winners. Not in total, each. So again, 50 MATIC and 1,000 TRO each to to 10 lucky winners. Number one, or A, join Trodl.com and follow Polygon at Trodl.com/C/Polygon. And B, tag three friends, like and retweet. You also must follow Trodl.com so we can DM. Awesome. You guys know my point of view when it comes to these Twitter contests, these online contests. They're very easy to enter, so you may as well do so. You may as well throw your hat into the race, and who knows, you may be the winner. In this case, one of 10 winners. So 1 in 10 chance if you enter, but you must enter, right? Your only chance at winning is after you enter. What is that quote by Wayne Gretzky? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. All right, well, look, I mean, by that logic, I think you should be entering cryptocurrency contests. And this is one that's worth entering, in my opinion. Speaking of cryptocurrency contests, how do you like that segue? We're taking a look at yesterday's video here, massive Bitcoin India news, in which we talked about the fact that the Reserve Bank of India had to come out and effectively issue a memo saying, like, look, for all you commercial banks that are banning crypto based on this previous memo that I believe the RBI issued back in 2018, the RBI has now issued a new statement suggesting that, look, let's go easy on that. We don't want to ban all cryptocurrency. So very much backtracking on their previous messaging. You guys are doing very well with the comments. 449 comments, 179 likes. I'd like to see more likes in terms of that like to comment ratio, but not too bad overall. So in order to win $50 worth of ETH, we do these videos every day. Number one, you got to like the video that you're watching. 179 of you liked yesterday's video, which is good. But you also have to comment, and there were more comments than likes yesterday, so a bit of an imbalance there. Like the video, comment on the video with the letters ETH or the word Ethereum, and number 3, subscribe to Altcoin Buzz News. Subscribe to this channel. If you do all 3, you stand a chance to win. So with that being said, I'm actually going to copy this again just to make sure. That's the URL from yesterday's video. Go over here to raffle-.com, and as long as you meet those criteria, and as long as you're not a previous winner, because we don't want to have repeats in the interest of fairness, as long as you meet those criteria, you stand a chance to win. The winner here, Lone Star. Congratulations, ETH. This gives me great confidence. Yeah, I mean, look, Lone Star, I agree. I don't know exactly to what you're referring, but the sentiment right now in the market is still, fearful. There's talk of this death cross that's coming up for Bitcoin, which wouldn't be good. But ultimately, the prices are going to reach new all-time highs. And the longer that we are in this consolidation phase right now, whether you're talking about Bitcoin or Ethereum or other altcoins, the more you have a chance to accumulate. So in many senses, it's not the end of the world that we're not at fresh new all-time highs. My opinion has always been that this is going to be an extended bear market now. Well, I shouldn't say it's always been that way, but once we kind of went through that process, that infamous day, May 19th, when Bitcoin crashed to about 30K, and then subsequently the altcoins crashed. At that point, I said, okay, I think this is still a bear market, but it's going to be an extended bear market. It's going to take a little bit longer than we anticipated. So great confidence, Lone Star. I'm happy to hear that you have that. I have the same thing. Great confidence in this space long term. It just depends on your time horizon. Mr. Lone Star, I'm assuming your gender, but please do respond to your own comment with the Ethereum address to which you would like us to send you your $50 worth of ETH. Congratulations, sir. It's that easy, guys. So as I mentioned earlier, you may as well enter the competition. That is about it for today, everybody. Members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. Keep checking back into our website. It is altcoinbuzz.io. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck if you choose to invest, although none of this is financial advice. You guys know that already. Stay safe on this hump day. Have a great midweek. As always, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.